Hello, welcome to my project titled Ravensbrück. About it. Ravensbrück was a concentration camp near the village of Ravensbrück. The first to arrive were transported from the Lichtenberg women's concentration camp. The women that made up the camp were from Poland, the Soviet Union, the German Reich, also includes Austria, Hungary, France, Czechoslovakia, the Benelux countries, and Yugoslavia. Now, for starters, when it comes to the survivor stories, there were only a few because most of the women tragically ended up dead from the experiments that the doctors were doing on them. But there is one that I did find. Barbara Makuch was a school teacher in Terensbreg, Poland, who helped hide children from the Germans. When Barbara got caught, she was sent to the prison in Lublin, Poland, where she was tortured for a month and more. After some time, she was eventually sent to Ravensbrück. Barbara stated that while at Ravensbrück, she just observed. She was also lucky enough to befriend a kitchen worker who helped her survive. She only really states that she recalls huddling close with others when she was cold and having to take out the ashes of a body from the crematorium. When she and others were going on a death march, she was liberated by Americans. The living conditions. The living conditions, like other camps, were unbearable. These barracks were meant to have 250 women, but 2,000 were housed in them. Each barrack had one bathroom and toilet. Even though a bathroom was provided, it was still unsanitary. This condition started deteriorating after 1943. The prisoners would have to sleep on crowded three-tiered wooden planks. Some babies died of suffocation due to the fact that there were 4 to 5 babies sleeping together in a crib. If there was not enough space, someone would sleep on the ground or they would sleep in tents. Women in the tents slept on the cold straw and soon enough died. All these living conditions caused most to die from typhus. Why the Jews? One question many of us want answers is why the Jews? The hate for Jews has been a long time coming and dates back as far as the first century. People blamed Jews for the death of Christ. It went on to people saying that they denied Muhammad's prophethood. They say Jews are the cause of the Black Death and many other diseases. Jews also were the supposed reason Germany lost World War I. The list just goes on and on. For Hitler, he thought that since Jews were the weaker race, he could blame them for everything and not much would happen, as did everyone else. Why anti-Semitism made sense to Germany? While the Jewish community was flourishing, the German community was in disarray. Since the Germans were blamed for World War I, they needed someone else to blame for it, the Jews. Jews being different and being suspicious in the eyes of Germans didn't sit well with them. Their economy was collapsing around them, and Jews were just what they needed. It was perfect to them because many others hated Jews. How other countries reacted. When the world got wind of the Holocaust, not much was done at first. The Allies knew a bit about what was happening, but took their time helping. Even though the government wasn't helping, people inside the countries were. Some people would throw protests, and some would allow those escaped into their homes. Other facts about the Holocaust. On December 8, 1941, the first killings began at Chelmno in Poland. It ended on May 8, 1945. Ravensbrück opened May 15, 1939, but it closed in April of 1945. Diseases that were common were scurvy, typhus, typhoid fever, dysentery, tuberculosis, beriberi, and cholera. Over 1.1 million children died. Nazis wanted to get rid of children so they wouldn't make a new generation of Jews. 2,200,000 to 500,000 Romanis, also Gypsies, were killed during the Holocaust. Joseph Mengele was the man who performed the procedures. Now, these are some pictures. These are pictures of men in barracks. This is a gas chamber. This is one picture of children being happy. One of the malnourished children, a couple, and these are the women working for the forced labor in Ravensbrück. Thank you for watching. Bye.